Drawing by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. I got my voice back. I'm feeling better. So let's go ahead and work on this Froggy Friday. Um, First things first, I'm going to put these eyes in. I usually do this before you get here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm using my UV resin from Janssen. I'm going to put a little bit in each eye. Just got a little drop in there. And then I'm going to drop this eye down in there. And then make sure it's in the right spot. Let's hope these eyes stay put where I put them this time. They usually like to fly up on me. Tend to look underneath to see if it's in the right spot. Okay, I'll be back when these are all both in, and I'll show you what we're doing. I've got his eyes in. Now we're going to do an old I can't even talk. Now we're going to do an old technique. I'm just going to do the raindrops on him. Just little bitty tiny spots on him. And cure him as I go. If you want them to stay so they're not dripping, you just kind of hold your frogs so they don't fall. Just do it enough so it'll stay there, and then we can cure it completely later. I'm just putting all kinds of little, what you can do too is take a little container, put some in, like that, and then take your dotting tool, and then you can make smaller. See how I made smaller drips? Like that. When you get ready to cure it, make sure you move it out of the way so you don't cure it. You'll cure it longer later. Right now, you're just curing them in the spot that you want them to stay in. Once they get cured enough to stay in position, I'm going to set it under the light for a couple minutes to make sure it cures. I'm going to let it sit under here for a couple minutes, and I'll be back to you when it's done. All right, I've got my resin mixed up. I might have mixed up a little too much. I'm going to use this pink glitter in the back side, because that way it'll have two different kinds of pinks, and I'm going to make it nice and pretty glittery. That way I don't take down the color of the mica powder, but this has some color to it to pop in those, to pop behind that pink. There we go. That's good. Okay. Put this lid on before I spill it. You know me. If you've been watching me long enough, you know that I like to spill. Now, if you haven't been watching me, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It does help my channel. All we're doing on this one is just pouring it in, and we'll make it drip on the toes a little bit. It's starting to get really bad out here rain-wise. It'll be all right, though. No major catastrophe yet. I'm encouraging it up into the toes because it likes to go slow. That's getting the dotting tool and just encourage it a little bit. Poking this in the toes so that it doesn't have a bubble in it, hopefully. Because that would be awful to have a bubble in a toe. It's not happened to me so far, but there's always a first. Let me go ahead and finish filling this up, and I'll keep an eye on it. And when it's ready to demold, I'll be back to you. Hi everyone, it's time to unmold the Froggy Friday. I start with the knees to make it easier. Well, I say that, but you know what? It's okay. The knees usually do come off easier. That's what they give you these little pull tabs for right here. Undo these little toesies. It's just wanting to hang on to this one. There we go. Okay, we ready? He turned out pretty. His eyes are in the right spot. Perfect. See, his eyes are exactly in the right spot. And those little raindrops came out pretty good. It's not like super craziness. So the mica powder does work on that. Okay, I got a little cleanup to do on between his toes. But if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, that share button, the thumbs up button. It really helps my channel. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Froggy Friday. Bye for now.